Alright. The second half of the Viper circuit here. Ken Barryhill, number 2. No worries, so it was a well-deserved win, I think. Played well. Played well throughout the entire tournament. I think the only bad round you had was the second race against Ouijawii. I don't think you had any other bad. All the other ones were like really solid. Did you even go to round 2 Tyson in this whole tournament? I don't think you went to round 2 Tyson even once. Anyway, Ken Barryhill number 2. This is the very first guy we faced, but he is significantly improved. Significantly. He's basically Don Flamenco 2. He has the same refills, so in phase 2 you can either get a 80 refill, a 72 refill, or a very rare 64 refill. Every fight was round 1, yeah. Alright, yeah. That's very good. I could only wish to have every fight as a round 1. Every Tyson fight be a round 1. So the 64 refill, 72 refill, and 80 refill. Now to handle this guy is a problem. He's kind of tricky. He's got these odd timings for his punches. I'm gonna get there once my NES is working. Yeah, I played it again today on an LCD screen. I got a 1 minute 20 first knockdown on Mr. Dream, and I even took a knockdown as well. I don't know, like I was going for like the frame perfect hits, and I even got a few on the hooks. Like I don't know like why I was getting them like really consistently. Like I was kind of going for them, but I didn't really expect to get many. But I maybe got like a quarter of them, the ones I was going for anyway. Anyway, so let's start this fight. We're gonna start phase 1 the exact same way. So I'm gonna make a save state right here. And his pattern, instead of jab, 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 hook, this guy does jab, 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 and then he beeps like Glass Joe. Or Don Flamenco 2 after a minute 30. He just beeps once, and so instead of the hooks place, he just beeps. So to begin this fight, we're gonna dodge his first jab, counter star punch. Like that. For his next jab, we're going to counter that with a left gut punch, like that. That's a guaranteed star. That punch. This guy gives guaranteed stars about every 5th punch or something weird like that. So it's more often than Don 2, and you get random stars as well. They're still 1 in 16. So we're just gonna dodge once. So they're kind of awkward, these punches to dodge, but you dodge once, left gut punch, then dodge the next one, star punch like that, and then after that we're going to buffer our 3rd star to cancel his beep beep beep, and then hold up, 1, 2, 3, like that. And we even got the low refill, which is the worst refill actually. This is the worst refill. The low refill, you do not want the low refill on this guy. Unless you got a lucky star in phase 1. If you got the lucky star in phase 1, you're going to get a very good time. If you got a no lucky star and the low refill, you get a bad time. So once again, this phase, just dodge, counter, star, gut punch, dodge, counter, star, another star, watch the strides, 1, 2, 3, left gut, left gut, left gut. And we get the 72 refill this time. Once more. It's a very fast phase. You only get one opportunity for a lucky star, and that's that second to last punch in phase 1 as well. Also note that you cannot see the time in this fight. At 1 minute 30, his pattern will change, but our goal is to beat him before a minute 30 every time. I think even if you get the low refill in phase 2, you still can get a fast. I think you can get a 129. No worry. I'm glad I'm making it too. I want more people running this game. You're gonna run? Oh yes! So happy. Alright, you can't, alright, there's one condition, you can't obsolete this tutorial like within like 2 weeks, alright? You have to wait 2 weeks before you obsolete this tutorial with your amazing strats. Promise? You have to promise that. Alright. So, this fight is kinda tricky, but one punch, left gut, one punch star, another star, hold up, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the hold up is to make sure you get the low delay. And we even got another low refill. Alright. So we're going to do this, and I want the big refill. I'm going to show you guys how to handle the big refill first. One, 2, 3. Alright, that's not the big refill. You could. Alright, there we go, big refill. Has anyone made... while they're making it? I don't know, I don't think... There are strats that I have not shown in this tutorial yet, because they're pretty complicated. So, this guy has some optimization in phase 1 that I'll go through, but it makes the fight kinda awkward. Phase 1 awkward. The first robot fight has optimization... Well, it's not optimi... Yeah, I guess... It makes the fight slower in general, but it makes it way more consistent. Or you have a chance to make it more consistent. It's weird. It's a weird strat. And Disco Kid, there's a better strat for him that I'll show sometime. Did I make it? I did make a save state. Alright. So this is the 80 refill. What we're going to do is just do this kind of the same thing. Like that. So you wouldn't even have read this guy's refill yet. You wouldn't even have read the refill. So just counter once star. And then right gut punch. And then counter twice star. And then notice he's on exactly 15 health. That's the big refill. 15 health. And then he's going to do beep beep beep. We don't want the beep beep beep. Beep 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 is bad. So we're going to once right gut punch twice. And then we're going to cancel beep 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 like that. 1, 2, 3. Right gut, right gut, right gut. Simple. Simple fight, this fight. It's simple, but it's awkward to execute. So once more. One face punch. Right gut punch. 2 face punches. Star. Cancel beep beep beep. Oops. That was bad. Now he's at 1 health and he's going to do more beep beep beeps. I got my strats mixed up. Right gut. Twice. 1. Ah! Forgot to cancel beep beep beep. Right gut punch. Twice. Star punch. Cancel beep beep beep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last refill is guaranteed 56. And then finally for phase 3, if you got... Alright, so this is phase 3 if you got the big refill. You just counter once, left gut, counter once, star, and it's over. You should, with this strat, you should get a 124-ish time. 124. Or a 125 if you do it really slowly like I did. But I promise you can get a 124. Alright, so let's explore the other variations he can give. So from the top, it's bad. if you mess up, you're going to lose a lot of time in this fight. If you mess up in like any fight in this game, you're going to lose a lot of time. Alright, 72 refill. So this is how I distinguish between the 72 refill and the 80 refill. So it's right gut, 1, 2, start, cancel. You'll notice right there, as soon as I cancel, I check his health. If it's just above this notch there, I know he got the low refill. If it's about up here, he got the big refill. So if he gets the low refill, it's just 2 gut punches. And I paused it at an awkward time. 2 left gut punches. One, 2, 3. Alright. So it's almost the same phase. We just lose out on 1 punch at the end. That's slightly faster. But then in phase 3, we have to do something different again. If we do only 1 punch star, we're not getting a star there. We haven't done enough punches to get a guaranteed star. So what we have to do is we have to actually counter this twice. Get a star, and do it like that. The 72 refill, even though you do the same amount of punches, it is still slightly faster to do it. The 72 refill is about 3/4 of a second faster, or about 1.5 seconds faster, maybe. So that's a thing that can happen. Alright, so we're gonna keep running through this fight until I get the low refill now. And the low refill is bad. Or at least no one's found anything good yet for low refill. Alright, we got low refill. So we're not gonna know we got low refill straight away. But the low refill can only happen on an 8 count. When you get an 8 count, it's either the big refill or the low refill. So what we're going to do is just dodge once, get that, 1, 2, alright. I don't actually even know when I get the low refill. It's really bad when you get the low refill. I usually just reset, because it's the worst. I guess you could do something weird like that. But it does cost, I'm pretty sure it costs you time. You know what? Just do that, because that's even faster. I just came up with that strat on the fly. Alright, so what we're going to do with low refill is just... no. It just came with... Alright, new strats being found while I make this tutorial. We have to do... So if you get an 8 count, it's probably best to check the refill earlier. So we go 1... Alright, wait, maybe we can get away with a punch here. 1, 2. Let's just do 2 punches. Let's see if we get a guaranteed star now. Alright, we're not getting a guaranteed star, so yeah. Do 1 punch. Oh, you got low refill. 1, 2, 3, star punch. I suggest do 2 right dodges, because that seems to make him do the fast delay for his next attack. So we're gonna go get the star. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, alright. I know what I did. I know what I did wrong. So we're going to 1 face punch, gut punch, 3 face punches, star punch. So you have to check, if you get the 8 count, you have to check his health refill. It should be pretty easy to distinguish between the big refill and the low refill, since, yeah, like, that's 16 health apart. That's like more than 1 entire knot, like between these entire notches. That's like just a bit over that. Alright. That... Just did not expect that from this guy. I don't even know what to do with low refill anymore. 1, 2, 3, star punch. Don't worry, we're gonna crack what happens with low refill. We'll crack it. One, two, three, star. I'm gonna make a save state here. So I'm gonna figure out how to land this star consistently right now. One, two, three, star. I accidentally messed that up. I'm not supposed to buffer that. One, two, three. Alright, that's really weird. 1, 2, 3. I'll figure it out. Alright. 1, 2, 3. That wouldn't happen. That might not work in a run. It seems to work, like, just... So gut punch. 1, 2, 3, star, gut, 1, 2. See, that's weird. Gut punch. 1, 2, 3. You kind of have to buffer your... 1, 2, 3. Yes. Alright. Alright. How I do it is I do it like this. I go right gut punch. 1, 2, 3. Right. And then left like that. But what? He has like slightly different delays. Alright. Yeah, 64 refill sucks. Don't get 64 refill. 1, 2. Just wait for 2 strides then star. That seems to be consistent. And hold up so he gives one of the short delays that have like a few frames between them apparently. So we're gonna go get the star. 1, 2, 3. Get a star. 1, 2. Wait for 2 strides and then star punch. And this should give like a 119 or something. So we just made that straight up on the fly, or a 118. Alright, so this fight, again from the top, we're going to just run through this fight a bunch of times because it's kind of complicated. 1 punch star, 1 punch, 1 punch star, another star, 1, 2, 3. Alright, getting big refill. We're going to watch what count we're going to get though. Alright, 3 counts. It's either the big or the mid refill, but going 1 punch star, 1 punch, 2 punches stars, cancel. Oh, it's about 1.5 bars. 1, 2, 3. 1.5 bars we do right, left. If you want, you can just do right, rights, start doing rights anyway, and then if he gets knocked down on the second punch, you know you got the mid refill. So we got the big refill, so we go 1 punch star, get a star, 1 punch star. And that's the fight. The hardest bit about this fight was routing it when you can't even see the time, which is really annoying, and I didn't mean to do that. So we get a 125, right? So this strat gets a 125-ish time. Do this fight again. One, 2, 3. Alright, we're getting 72 refill this time. We're going to watch what count. 5 counts, so it's either the big or the mid refill. We go dodge, punch, star, get a star, Counter twice. Star. Cancel the punch. Oh, he's got low refill. And then get the knockdown. We got the mid refill, so we have to counter that twice. Otherwise, that won't be a star. And then knock him down. It's a very fast fight. Getting Don 2 level ILs in this fight. So it's a 123, so it's about 1.5 seconds faster, a bit over one, maybe 2 seconds faster if you just get the mid refill over the big refill. All right, let's try and get a low refill. Let's see if I even remember what to do. Getting mid refill again. Sorry, it's good practice. Watch what count he's getting. 5 count. That's either the big or the mid refill. Cancel. 1, 2, 3. And I messed up. See, not a star. If you get to this phase where he's just doing this, just force him, just try and... See, he can even just do an uppercut when he wants to, but... Try and just force him to do an uppercut. It's really bad if you go past a minute 30, you're gonna get a slow fight anyway. But you can try and just try and force him to do an uppercut. Just keep trying. Sometimes he'll just do one by, like, in his pattern of beats, he does do an uppercut somewhere. I don't know where it is exactly, but you're gonna get a slow fight if that ever happens. So let's pretend we got the mid refill. Like I kept this save state. So oh, he got low refill. 1, 2, 3, star. Star. 1, 2, 3. Cancel. Oh no, we're not cancelling there. Let's try this again. 1 punch star. Oh, you got low refill. That's not right. 1. No. Get the star. No, yeah, this phase. 1 punch star. We got low refill. 1, 2, 3. Star punch. Get the star. 1, 2, 3. Get another star. 1, 2. Count strides. Hold up. I'm on the second stride. Just before he ends the second stride, that's when you press start. So we get a really quick fight. 119. Now I'm happy that I came up with this strat like mid-tutorial. Just like that, like I found a new strat for this guy. I'm sure even more strats will be found if new people start looking at this game. Now there's one other thing, no, there's 2 other things I want to show you about this fight, is if you get one lucky star early on, and I'll try and get one. Try and get it right here. So that second punch can be a lucky star. Come on. Give me this lucky star. And not the low refill. Yeah, come on. There we go. Alright, we got big refill. Here we go. Big refill with a lucky star. If you get big refill or the mid refill, we're going to do 1, get that, 1, 2, cancel, and then play this phase out essentially normally. So we're going to play this phase out essentially normally, but you're going into phase 3 with 2 stars. So this becomes just dodge punch star, dodge punch star. In fact, could you do this? No, that's slower. Don't bother doing that. Just dodge punch star, dodge punch star. So if you get 1 lucky star, phase 3 becomes that. Just dodge punch star, dodge punch star. And you can get a 122. Or a 120 if you get the mid refill. Because you do 1 less punch in phase 2. Yes. Alright, and the final situation is 1 lucky star and the low refill. This is probably the rarest situation you get, is just dodge punch star, dodge punch 2 stars, like that. So it's just, you're doing this normally, so it's just dodge punch star, get a star, 2 more, and like that. So if you get a lucky star in phase 1, you pretty much don't even need to look at his refill until it's about here. And then in phase 3 it's just dodge punch star, get a star, dodge punch star. And with this, if you get the luck like that, you get a 1:10. You get a 1:10, which is insane for this fight. I don't think I've ever got this in a run. But it's, yeah, if you get the luck like that, that's like a 10-second save. 10 to 15 second save. So once more from the top. Dodge punch star. Gut punch. Dodge punch star. Another star. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. Left. 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 Getting big refill, but we're not going to know that. It's an 8 count, so it's either the big or the low refill, so we're going to check his health early. Probably after the very first punch and start. Oh, it's big refill for sure. 2. 1, 2, 3. You see, his like health is way up here. If it's 64, it's like over here somewhere. Big up here, 64 over here. And that's the fight. We're going to get like 125, maybe a 124 that I predicted that we can get, but maybe we can't. I can't really remember. But I'm sure you can get a 124. I'm sure you can. No, we can't. We can only get a 125. You can. Pretty sure you can get a 124 with the big refill and no lucky stars. Alright. Nick Bruiser. This guy is like the final boss of this game. This guy is so tough. So tough. I don't even know what to say. This guy is like Mr. Sandman, but random as hell. Like he'll pull punches out of nowhere. You won't even know what hit you. So we'll start the fight. So we're just gonna be like, alright, what's he gonna do? Oh, rolling jab. What's this? Alright, another rolling jab. Dreamland Express, and then hook you. You won't even know what's hit you, and you're already down. You won't even know what's hit you. So the very first punch of the fight, we're going to hold up and gut punch. That star is random. That's like, it's like a 50, I reckon it's probably about 50-50. And then we're going to block his next rolling jab. And we want to counter that late as well. You don't have to counter it late, but if you want a chance at a star, which is, that star's also random, you have to counter it late. And if you counter too late, you're going to get hit with this uppercut right there, the final D. It's actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the third punch of Sandman's DLX. So it's gut punch for maybe a star, late punch for maybe a star. So this fight, there's like, I think there's 3 chances for random stars you can get, and you want all 3 of them. But sometimes you can get none of them. Alright, so, and you have to, and then after that really fast punch, you want to quick dodge. You really want to quick dodge it. Because if you don't quick dodge it, you're not going to get enough damage. And I was too late, and you get punched. Run over. Or run over for me, because my standards are higher right now. So just gut punch 7 times. Dodge, punch, star. So immediately after that, he's going to do a hook. And you want to do, yeah. So gotta delayed face. So tough. Gotta delayed face jab. It wasn't delayed enough. You want to gut punch him here, because if you do that, the star punch doesn't do max damage. It only does 15 damage, which is not good. So that didn't press up. I'm gonna be quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Punch face. He's gonna do another rolling jab. We're gonna hold up immediately after that star connects. To dodge this rolling jab. And we're gonna get a guaranteed star off it. And then just buffer 2 more stars for the knockdown. And you should get a 27 every time. You can either have 0, 1, or 2 stars here. Either way, we're going to play this phase. This phase plays out. Phase 2 should play out the same way. Alright, no lucky stars, but we got all the hits. And we got blocked. That's bad. No lucky star. No lucky star. It's a guaranteed star. And we got 0 stars for phase 2. There is a faster phase 1 you can do, but it doesn't actually save any time. Like, that single segment viable. There is a faster, you can get like a 23, but it doesn't save any time. As far as I know. Like, doesn't save time overall. Because you still get the second knockdown at the same time. Alright, we got both lucky stars that time. So this is a good point to... So phase 2, it's gonna start the same way. It's gonna go, yeah, it's gonna go rolling jab, dreamland uppercut, hook, and then another rolling jab. So we're gonna start this phase. This is a guaranteed star now. That's guaranteed. This is not guaranteed. That late punch there is not guaranteed. In fact, if you've got 2 lucky stars, I probably wouldn't even risk it. Like, if you got the 2 lucky stars in phase 1, I might not even risk it in a run, going for the late hit there. But we're gonna go for it anyway. And nope, we got knocked. We got punched. So difficult to time. At least for me. Many runs have been lost here. So we're going to do almost the exact same thing as in phase 1 until the last rolling jab. We're going to just dodge and counter it. We're just going to dodge and counter that because I don't think you can raise his guard and gutter him for it. And I'll show you why. Because at 50 seconds his pattern changes. Jeez, it's so difficult. Watch. I'll try and raise his guard. Straight through it and he uppercuts you. Do not do that. That's a bad. Don't try and do that. If you can do it, it's frame perfect, and I wouldn't risk the run right here on that. So we're just gonna dodge and counter it. And then duck, star punch. You can quick dodge and star punch if you want, but I prefer to duck and star punch. So once more, that phase, it's just raise guard, gut punch, block, face punch, dodge, counter, dodge, counter, star. Ah, didn't wait long enough. Raise guard, gut punch, block, face punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gut punch. And then duck, star punch. And you should get 54 seconds every time. In fact, there is one bad thing that can happen. If you just get unlucky and don't get any lucky stars, which I'll try to demonstrate here. When you get no lucky stars, in fact I should just take this normally. So we're just gonna pretend that's no lucky. We'll just pretend that's no lucky star. Because the damage works out fine. Did I get a lucky star? I feel like I did. Maybe no, that's not right. Thank you for the auto host, Dave. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Alright, so we definitely do not want a lucky star here. Just to show the point I want to make. Come on, don't give it to me like you would in a run. Oh, come on. There we go. Here we go, yeah. That's what I'm looking for. 0 stars into phase 2. This refill is guaranteed 88 every time. And then this star is guaranteed, so we're getting that. This one's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, now we've got no stars here. So what we're going to do is just go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like almost the best we can do is just this. It's just get our guaranteed star, block. Get guaranteed star, block. Delayed base jab. But that's a lucky star, we don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counter. In fact, you can probably just do this. Just do 2 of them. Get a lucky star. That's the cheese punch. I just call it the cheese punch. Just do left. So you're just forcing him to throw a jab, and then you intercept it with a face jab. In fact, we're gonna get 2 cheese jabs in here. That's a lucky star. So now we have 2 stars for phase 2, phase 3. So phase 3 can go many different ways. Alright, we'll just do it from the top again. So no lucky star. Lucky star. Guaranteed star, buffer 2 stars. So we got one lucky star, we've got 1 star into phase 2. Guaranteed star coming up. And then lucky star. Oh, no lucky star. I was too early. I get a 53 because the execution was fast. So this refill here is random. This is for, alright, so phase 3, 0 stars. This is a situation that can happen. And it's not very good. Either way, we're going to begin the phase with, he's going to immediately go with an uppercut. So we're just going to dodge and counter 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we have no stars, we're just going to do 3 cheese punches. 1, 2, 3. And then I usually duck like right after the 3rd one because there's a chance he can do another uppercut. And if he does another uppercut, then he's doing a hook and you can counter like that. For some reason that doesn't do max damage, I have no idea why. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, then 3 cheese punches. Duck, hoping for an uppercut, and then he's going to do another hook. And then you can probably just do more cheese punches until you win. And we get a 121. This fight can vary just between on how many lucky stars you get, or how risky you want to play and go for extra lucky stars. Because 2 of the lucky stars are actually really challenging to go for, and the very first punch of the fight's a lucky star. It's not so challenging to get that gut punch in, but yeah, you want at least 1. You really want at least 1, and if you get 2, that's very good. So if we're going again, we'll try and get 2 lucky stars. So we only got 1 so far. That's guaranteed. And double star for the knockdown. So we want this lucky star now. That's guaranteed. That was unlucky. Now he doesn't want to give lucky stars, eh? Really? Really? There we go. Alright, we even got the low refill this time, which is good. So if we get into phase 3 with 1 star, this is how you'd want to play it. You just counter this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then wait for him to hook again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait for the hook, and we're going to do that. 23 damage, which is good. Should get 23 every time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 cheese punch. And then hope for that. Hope for him. Hope he does the uppercut. There's a chance he won't do an uppercut there, and he'll just do nothing. If he does nothing, then you got to just cheese punch your way to victory. So nothing. He didn't do anything. And don't throw the star like I did. And I threw it again. And I didn't cheese punch. Got to cheese punch. You don't want to stun and hit him because it won't do max damage. Did it. So it's a 110. That's pretty good. 110 is a very solid fight. You don't want to do the star and counter off an uppercut. For some reason it only does 15 damage and it cancels his next hook as well. So I don't think you really want to do that. Just get your 4 hits in like that. Alright, so just do something like that. If he does an uppercut, you're going to get a slow time. The final scenario that can happen is if you get all the lucky stars. If you get all the lucky stars, then you can get a really good phase 3. Alright, so we got 2 in phase 1. Now I'll make a save state and get the third one in phase 2. Guaranteed. Didn't want to give it. There we go. We get a 54. Alright, so we got 2 stars into phase 3 this time. If you get 2 stars into phase 3, you want to just do this. Just do it on the uppercut. The very first uppercut, we're going to duck and star punch. And then he's going to hook, and we're going to get that again. And then, like that. It's kind of the same, but it's 2 seconds faster to do it like this. So we're going to duck. And it doesn't matter what refill he gives either. So either way, I'm pretty sure the damage works out and he'll get knocked down. It doesn't matter what refill he gives if you get all the lucky stars. And he does the uppercut at the end, which is random. It's in your favor, that uppercut, but sometimes he won't do it. He doesn't want to do it. It's the best way to handle it. And we still get a 110. It's a very tough fight. Lots of runs end on this fight. Alright, so a couple more times from the top. Got the lucky star. Got another lucky star. Guaranteed star. Star punch. Star punch. Guaranteed star. Lucky star, so we got all the lucky stars. You don't have to duck, you can do a quick dodge, but if you quick dodge too early, you will get hit. If you duck too late, your star punch won't do max damage, and if you quick dodge too late, your star punch won't do max damage. So I just kind of just spam down when I counter that, because I don't think you can get hit by it, but I might be wrong if you duck. So we're just gonna do that. Ah, my bad. Start the fight again. No lucky star. No lucky star. So we're getting bad luck. We really want one lucky star here. It's guaranteed. There's one more punch we can get a lucky star off of, and it's a tough punch to hit. No lucky stars. We got the delayed hit, but no lucky stars. Getting rotten luck. Hey Dave. At least if you get the rotten luck before then, you automatically get at least 1 star for phase 3. Nothing, come on. Just no luck at all. Nothing, no luck that run. 126. So your times can vary depending on how lucky you get in this fight and how well you execute. Or how risky you want to play. think the world record run has like a 116. I can't even remember how I ended up with a 116, but I think I got one lucky star. So we got one lucky star this attempt. Yeah, that was one lucky star, because we have 0 stars for phase 3. But we're getting the big refill as well, that's bad. So we're gonna just counter this. Get 3 stars here. Hope for uppercut, we got it. Might force a jab. And play it something like that. I have no idea how you'd play it at the end. But there's a bunch of different ways you can play it. But cheese punches are pretty safe, unless you somehow try and do it into an uppercut, which it'll just go through and then you'll get hit. Alright, once more from the top. Lucky star. Lucky star. This is a good run so far. So we've got 2 lucky stars. We'll play it safe on this second punch of this phase. We'll just do 1 damage. Oh, I didn't even hold down long enough. I was too eager. Alright, we only got 1 lucky star so far. After the phase 1, he's going to be able to dodge stars, so don't go in for any more unstunned star punches. Only 1 lucky star. We executed, but only 1 lucky star. $64 refill, that's the low refill. One, 2, 3. Hope he does the uppercut. And knock him down. I think that's how my fight kind of played out. 115 or something like that in my world record run. It probably was like something like that. I can't remember. Alright. Now if you thought that fight was tough, the next fight is just as hard. Just as tough. So this guy, did I make a save state? I did. Alright. This is the second time you fight SW7 Destroyer. This guy's like Super Macho Man. But he's got a few loose circuits and he just does whatever he wants. He's literally any punch you think Macho Man can do, this guy can just do it whenever he wants. Like he's got the same pattern as Macho, but like the same timing for his punches, but he can do whatever punch he feels like he wants to do. He can do the super spin, the mini spin, the uppercut, the hook, the body shake uppercut. He can do the left or right uppercut, in fact. The uppercuts are kind of rare. The mini spin is kind of common. So we're gonna start the fight, and we're gonna go for a Dizzy Destroyer straight away. I do a right-handed Dizzy Destroyer. It doesn't really matter what Dizzy Destroyer you want to do, because his first punch is always going to come out at the same time, and what did I do? What have I done? Alright, there we go. So what we're gonna do, this is the easy phase 1. We really want a lucky star. So the very first punch of this fight is a guaranteed star. The second punch is a lucky star, and we want that lucky star. So the safe way to take this fight is just do a Dizzy Destroyer. I'll do a right-handed Dizzy Destroyer. Just counter 1 star. Counter 1 star. Counter 1 star. Get a star like that. Slow buffer for a star. And we got 1 star into phase 2. Pretty sure we didn't get a lucky star on that. And we get 25 seconds with a pretty quick pattern. So once more, it's just Dizzy Destroyer. Dodge, counter star. Oh, dodge, counter star. dodge counter star. And he gave the fake out good pattern. So he basically can do the same thing. So basically, Macho Man, instead of his first 3 punches are like, Macho Man can do like hook, uppercut, 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 hook, uppercut, hook, hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Anyway, this guy does 3 punches and they're completely random what he does. He can even do like the super spin. I'll show that off. He can do the super spin whenever he wants to. That's a mini spin. Oh, he didn't do it. Come on, just do it. He doesn't want to do it, but he can do it. He didn't do it. Just do it. The audience wants to see it. There we go. See, he can just do it whenever he wants to. And I didn't wait. I got tired of him spinning. Anyway, so what we're going to do is... So basically, first 3 punches completely random. They come out at the same time, but they're completely random. After that, Macho Man usually does... He usually does uppercut, uppercut, and then he goes into his mini spin. This guy does uppercut, uppercut, and then he just delays for a bunch, and then he just resets his pattern. He doesn't even do a mini spin. So instead, we really want that uppercut, uppercut. If he doesn't do the uppercut, uppercut, it's just going to be slower and more awkward. He can also just go into his regular, just reset his regular pattern, which is just random punches, or he can do one uppercut and then fake you out and then just reset back to his normal pattern. Now that's probably the worst thing that can happen because you're liable to get hit. So we really want a lucky star. So we got the lucky star. Counter punch star. Counter punch star. Counter punch star. Oh, so it looks like good pattern, and it was the good pattern. So we got 2 stars into phase 2, sorry. The only other phase 1 I know of is you kind of try and sneak punches in between every single punch. So it'll kind of look like this. And I use ducks for this because they seem to, I find that having the extra frames of invulnerability is really helpful. But you don't have to. So I go, also with the ducks, I think Summoning Salt found that if you duck under an uppercut, Macho Man's guard actually gets raised for that. For some reason. So when he's coming down, you're doing a face punch. So with ducks, you also almost all your punches end up being face punches. So this is kind of how much all the snuck in punches end up being face punches. So this is kind of how it would look when I'm playing. So we're going to sneak a punch in there. When he does the body shake uppercut, I duck, and then he's like, oh, he's doing body shake uppercut. I just quick dodge. So we're gonna raise his guard and try and sneak a gut punch in like that when he does the body shake uppercut. So his body shake, we're gonna try and sneak a punch in like that, and then we got hit, which is bad. So he's duck, snuck a punch in, snuck a punch in, and then we get a 23-second phase 1. It's slightly faster. And you can also get, if you get the lucky star, you're good for the rest of the fight. You can even sneak a punch in at the end here, just 1 punch. And then you don't want to sneak a punch in after the 3rd punch because if he goes into his uppercut, he'll duck under and he'll hit you. So with a lucky star, you end up with 3 stars. With no lucky star, you end up with 2 stars. And that's really slow when he faked us out and he didn't give us the good pattern and he does another body shake uppercut at the end. So once more from the top, we're going to Destroyer, duck, sneak a punch in. And I messed that up. Duck, sneak a punch in, star punch, sneak another punch in, straight spin, We don't want to sneak a punch in here, and he does uppercut, and we get a 23. 23 is pretty... I think the fastest you can get with this strat is a 22, a high 22. And the slowest I've ever got is like a 27. But if you do the kind of safer strat with no snuck-in punches, I think the fastest you can get is a 25, and the slowest is like a 30. So you have like 5-second swings with this with the strats, depending on what punches he decides to do. He cancelled a punch by accident. So you kind of also, yeah, you don't really want to be cancelling his punches. You want to sneak it in before his next punch starts. So that's another thing about this. You don't really want to be cancelling his punches, but you can, if you're really focused, you can see if you cancel them. That was too slow. The only reason I do a right-handed SW Destroyer here is because it wastes more frames before he does his first punch, and I want to waste those frames. Because if he does a mini spin, if you do it too fast and he does a mini spin, there's like a slight delay before the mini spin, and then you'll get hit. So I want to waste as many frames as I can before I duck. It's bad. Alright. So do this phase, and I want the good where he ends with a with an uppercut. There we go. 23 with 2 stars. We didn't get it. We didn't get a lucky star here. His Macho Man's guard. Sorry, not Macho Man. SW7 Destroyer's guard is down right now. So we're gonna do what we do. We normally Macho is. We're gonna star punch, and then we're gonna try and sneak one left gutter in, like that. If he gives you the long delay, that gutter is really easy. If he gives you the short delay, it's possible to sneak this gutter in, but it's probably like 1 or 2 frame window or something like that. But it's possible, and if you sneak it in and get the short delay, that's very good. So we just try and sneak it in like that. We try and execute this bit as fast as possible. So I didn't even sneak it in there, but it's possible. So if you sneak this gut punch in, come on, let me sneak it in. Or not even let me sneak it in, just let me hit it. There, we got it. We snuck it in, he even backed up straight away. We're going to dodge. So if you get this punch in, we're going to dodge just as many times, counter once, and then 2 face punches, like that. Every time, just 2 face punches. The reason you want to even try and sneak this gutter in is so you have enough stars later. You really want that star. It's a guaranteed star, but if you can get it, that's very good. If you didn't get a lucky star in phase 1. So once more, so this phase is just get the punch, get a long delay. Then 2 face punches. If he gives you the short delay and you miss this gut punch, which I'll try and demonstrate, you want to counter 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 face punches. You actually kind of get the same time. It might not look it, but you get it kind of the same time. Come on, back up. Alright. Really? Alright, I'm just going to wait for him to. I'm not even going to go for it. So just counter 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double star. We still get a 38, which is pretty good. So this phase is just, you get this gut punch, we didn't get it, we have to do 4 punches and then 2 face punches. Oops, just completely forgot. Alright, we got a gut punch, we don't have to do the 4 face punches. You really want 2 stars for phase 3. Phase 3 you want 2 stars. And I didn't punch 4 times. Let me do this properly. Do this properly with the short delay. Come on, give me the short delay. Alright, 36 with 1 star. The problem with this phase is there's a really fast way to knock him down. Like, you can knock him down before he even does his super spin. So we're gonna start the phase, same thing. Up and start for the max damage. Then we're gonna try and do a right-handed Dizzy Destroyer really quickly. Right-handed Dizzy Destroyer really quickly. And then another max damage start, and you can knock him down like that. If you're too slow, he'll dodge. And if he dodges, that's bad. Then I suggest you just play it out like that. Just counter and then get your 2 face punches in. But if you're fast, you can knock him down like that. So we get a sick fight. 44 seconds. I think my best is like 43 point something, but I think that's if you sneak the gutter in and you get a really fast phase 1. Anyway, from the top. I don't even know if I should do F.A.S in this tutorial. Yeah, well, whatever. I'll do F.A.S. F.A.S is a piece of cake. Let's just go Dizzy Destroyer, duck, sneaker punch in, duck, sneaker punch in, duck. Oh, he's doing that. Alright. If he gives you a hook, his guard is up. Guard is automatically up if he does a hook. So we have to do a reverse max damage uppercut, which is harder to do on this game, but it's possible. And I just didn't have to hit him an extra time there. That was my bad. Doesn't matter. We've got 2 stars. 2 stars is the key. We want 2 stars, just in case he backs up straight away. And he's backing up straight away. Just counter, star, face punch. We'll get a slower fight. So you don't want him to back up straight away in phase 3, that's bad. You want the long delay. Once more. Dizzy Destroyer, duck, mini spin, sneaker punch in. He's doing body shake uppercut. We're gonna raise his guard, sneaker punch in there. We cancelled a punch, so we pretty much no idea what punch he's gonna do after that. After we saw that hook, I had no idea what punch he was gonna do. So we're gonna try that again. Dizzy Destroyer, duck. He's doing uppercut, sneaker punch in. He's doing that. Sneaker punch in. Oh, he's doing this mini spin on a mega spin. Just no idea how to handle that situation. It's tough. Everything happened so fast. As soon as I missed that one punch. Alright, this is good. 22 seconds. We got our lucky star, because I know we got our lucky star because we're at 3 stars right now. So we're going to do max damage star, try and get a punch in, and then 2 face jabs. Oh no, this is bad. But we survived. We haven't lost a second, and I forced him to block like 2 times there. We're at 3 stars. We're in good shape. We're still in good shape. Alright, let's do fast pattern. And we got a 48. Anytime you get this fight under 50 seconds, that's good. In the world record run, I got a 54. I think. It was like a 54 or something. And that's because I didn't get a lucky star in phase 1. I got the short delay in phase 2, and I didn't sneak the left gut punch in, which is possible, but it's tough. And then I got I only had 1 star for phase 3, and then he did the short delay again. And I got like a 54 or something bad like that. So that's pretty much the the Viper circuit, the end of the Viper circuit. Let's do a few runs from the top. Let's just go counter punch star, right gut punch, counter punch star, another star, hold up, 1, 2, 3, left, left, left. This 1, 2, cancel this punch, 1, 2, 3. Alright, are you going to do world record attempts of this? Yeah, I'm going to do more world record attempts. I want sub 1320. I think that's a nice number considering you wanted sub 1520 for Mike Tyson's punch out. I'll go for sub 1320. In fact, you could probably go for sub 13. That'd be fun. I reckon sub 13 is possible, even if like you can get the same Doc Lewis fight. I reckon like even with like a 140 Doc Lewis, you can still get like a sub 13. Like you'd have to have really good. Every other fight would have to be insane, but you could do it. Like with a 140 Doc Lewis, and Doc Lewis can go as low as at least 119. That's my personal best. Alright, Nick Bruiser. It's a really fun game, like, it's really fast-paced. I guess the most discouraging thing is like, that if like one thing goes wrong, there's no like good backup strats for it. Like if one thing goes wrong, you're almost like completely screwed. You're losing like 20 plus seconds in almost every situation. Only one lucky star. Wife just got home from work. Sorry, guys. Why? Sorry, Dave. Oh yeah, if there's any questions about the end of the Viper circuit, now's your time to ask. Or any question in general that you want to ask me. Wait, that's not where the dots go. Remember, guys, I have those sick emotes, the Enya emotes. I should have just called them Enya 1 and Enya 2. That would have been so much better. Beep Don Troll. We can make some sick combos. But yeah, that's a thing Don can do. Oh, this fight is so brutal. Start again. Actually, let's just do this fight from the top, just because we're right there. I did something wrong there. I missed it. I didn't sneak a punch in. That's what I did wrong. Just forgot to sneak it in. I was thinking of all the times fighters can even beep in this game. And you know what? We cancel pretty much every beep in this game. Almost no. What are the odds of me doing a no reset run of this game right now? This guy can only spin 8 times as well. And I should have... That's bad, I just messed up. This guy can spin a max... At least from what I know, he can do it. Spin only 8 times. Odds of me doing a no reset? Yeah, I can do a no reset run. Yeah, that was bad. Spin sucker. That was the riskiest punch in the world, because considering he can literally do anything. Yeah, I can do a no reset run. I've still got to cover F.A.S. I'll cover F.A.S. in like 5 minutes. I'm not going to teach you guys the cheese strats. Jokes, I'll teach them to use. That's not right. I got my advanced strat and basic strat mixed up. Low refill. Let's see if I even remember what to do for low refill, no lucky stars. So we're going to pretend we don't know the low refill. Oh, 8 counts, so it's either big or low. We know it's big or low. Counter punch star. Oh, it's low. Get that punch in. 1, 2, 3. Star punch. We're going to get a star here. 1, 2, 3. Get another star. 1, 2. Star punch. See, we cancelled all this guy's beeps. He doesn't even get to beep. And the only other fighter that beeps is Ken Barryhill #1, and we kind of just knock him down before he even gets to beep. Alright, we've got 1 lucky star. That's bad. That's even worse. You can only sneak 3 punches in, because if he uppercuts, he's going to hit you. But we got 2 stars now, so we can get a quick phase 3, but phase 2 was just dreadful. Oh, that's really bad. I don't actually even know what to do. Oh, we're at 130. I don't even know what his pattern is. Oh yeah, it's... If you get to 130, he doesn't do the Dreamland Express. He does a regular uppercut and then 2 Dreamland punches. So just be ready for that. You can even, yeah. If you get to 130, he does a regular uppercut and then two Dreamland Express punches. Actually, the odds of me doing a no reset run, they're not guaranteed. Depending on how much time I got left. I don't know when dinner is ready. Sneak it in. Sneak it in. You know, Sold, if you never I think, was it you who figured out the duck raised his guard? Because I would have never even attempted doing something like this. Because after you showed me the ducking, I immediately went back to this game and then figured that you could just, it's way easier to sneak in all the punches. Oh no, we snuck the punch in, but he backed up straight away, so our second Dizzy Destroyer, the second punch of the Dizzy Destroyer missed. And if you don't react quick enough and you start buffering a star, max damage star, you're gonna get hit by his super spin. So 47's a good time. Alright. This is it, the dream fight. In fact, I don't even know if it's called the dream fight in this game. So what are we up? We've got OMG, Skills, lol 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 lol. Lil Mac has regained the championship thanks to Master Phred. Push start for a legendary Brawn. Mac who? Pwned by a punk ass. Best hack ever. JPG, I don't know what JPG is, I think. Japan something gaming maybe. Found a key, 755-517-3900. I don't remember that key at all. Let's go. What is it? The dream fight. Bitches show respect, the legendary F.A.S. So you just be like, alright, you don't know how many wins he has. He has 0. He just has 0 losses. We know he's got 0 losses. He's the legend ghost, F.A.S. He's no age. Well, we don't know his age. We don't know his weight. He's probably ripped as fuck. We are the Viper, Vigor, and Valor title pwners. We're not even the title holders. We're title pwners. We actually like fucking pwn the title. Alright, so this guy is a beast. This guy's a beast. You'd be just like, alright, he probably fights like Mike Tyson. Like, how much harder can this game get? Like, how much harder can someone be compared to Mike Tyson? You'd be just like, alright, let's fight. And then you're just like, alright. His punches don't knock you down in one hit, but they're so fast that you don't even know. And then you just get back to the fight, and then BAM! You're hit by an uppercut. It's alright. He's going to do an uppercut straight away. When you get up, he's going to do an uppercut straight away. So I'm like, alright, we can dodge that and counter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! Well, we got a lucky star with... And then the fight's over. So, you might think, geez, this guy's pretty hard, but those punches, they kind of look, you know, they look familiar. They look like the punches you have to block and counter, which was the strat for a while. This is the strat for about like maybe month, 2 weeks or a month. You just block 1, 2, 3, and then you try and get a delayed hit. Oh, we got that punch. And then after that, he does that. Anyway, this fight should almost be done. The most up-to-date strat, this fight should be done by 48 seconds. So instead of all of that bullcrap we were doing, we're just going to hit select. We're going to hit select before the fight. And we're going to start the fight. Hit select, it's safe. You know why it's safe? Because we're going to get knocked down straight away. Make a save state. We're just going to get knocked down. And we're going to get up on any count. Any count except 8. Any count except 8. And then what we're going to do is we are going to dodge his uppercut and cancel the rest of its animation. So we're going to... You can do it like this. You can... Like that. Just force him to block. Or you can just... If you want to go really fast... I didn't make a save state. Anyway. Oops. No, that's not good. There we go. Alright, we got the sound back. So we're going to do... You can either do it like this. It's a bit slower, or you can do it like this. But you have to do a right gut, though. You have to do a right gut. Because otherwise it would have just missed like that. So we're just going to... And then we're going to buffer 5 right dodges, 5 left dodges, and then a right gut punch, and he gets knocked down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right gut punch. When I found this strat out, my head exploded. My head exploded. I was like, damn, I got to make a recording of like this strat right now and send it to Sinister and Zalad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for phase 2, yeah, so we're still in phase 1. This is phase 2 coming up. We're just going to take another knockdown. Alright. Easy. Easy peasy. And then we have... Alright. This is the count. This is the most important count of the run. You have to get up on a 9 count. And this is probably the... and you have to get up on the 9 count, and it's your second knockdown as well, so it's actually harder for Mac to get up. This is probably like one of the scariest moments of a run, and I've lost runs to this count, like right here. I haven't got up, or I've gotten up on an 8 count by accident, but you have to get up on 9. So we're gonna, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Jakai, what's up? So it doesn't matter what refill F.A.S. gets. We don't care what refill he gets. Did I just do that on the right save state? Oh, whatever. We're gonna get knocked down. It takes 3 punches to get knocked down. Doesn't matter if you're at full health or 80 health. And we have to get. Now this is the moment. You have to get up on a 9 count. I usually, as soon as just before it transitions from 7 to 8, that's when I start like spamming all my buttons. It's probably, if you want to, best to figure out when you want to be spamming your buttons, like whatever you're comfortable with. But yeah, I do it on I do it just before it transitions from 7 to 8. Like that. And we get up, and now we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the most beautiful part about this strat. If you are at full health for this guy's second knockdown, he gets up on a 1 count. That's the most beautiful thing about this strat. So we'll just do that again. Oh, we're supposed to get knocked down on this bit. Just get knocked down. This is phase 2. Start of phase 2, we get knocked down. Get up on a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So phase 3, he's up on a 1 count. We know if we hit him with a star, he's done. If we hit him with a star, he's done. Unfortunately, he dodges stars, so we can't do that. We can try and do. I actually haven't tested this. I don't think you can like do any like guard manip or anything like that. His guard is just too much like Mike Tyson's. Can't do anything. So the best way to handle this is we're going to buffer 2 left dodges and then start blocking. That guarantees the first dodge. Buffer 2 left dodges, it guarantees you're going to dodge the first punch, and then start blocking. And then there's 1 punch we're looking for. Alright. He just gave us the worst luck possible. We lose the run. He gives us the worst luck possible. You lose the run. Right there. Alright, he's gonna... He gave the worst luck again. I think he has 2 opportunities to give you the worst luck, I think. You want him to give the good luck. And we also save a heart by doing this. Alright, so that fast punch, the one that comes straight at you, as soon as you see that block you, you're going to block once more. As soon as you see that fast straight punch come you, it's usually the 3rd punch. Yeah, no, wait. 1, no, it's the 4th punch. It's usually the 4th punch. It's kind of like when Tyson goes left, left, right, right. No, yeah, right, right, left, left, from Tyson's point of view. That second face jab is that second punch is like the second uppercut of that pattern. So we're gonna. He's not doing it. Oh, come on, really? Just does not want to do it. As soon as we see it, there it is. Block 1 more, and then he's doing a hook. And with a hook, you can counter and star punch. Like that. And we get a really fast time. We get a 1-minute fight. Now, there are a few more optimizations you can do for this. And I'm going to go over them right now. Begin the fight, hold select. Actually, there's only one more optimization, really. Yeah. And this counts for the first count you get up. The very first count, so we're just gonna get knocked down like normal. Alright. This count here, you want to get up on an 8 count. If you don't get up on an 8 count, you just revert back to the strat I just went over. So much more free than Tyson? Yeah, he's pretty free. I think this like game lost its like the luster of like its difficulty level as soon as I found this strat out. Like this guy's a fucking beast if you don't know like this strat. Like this guy, he's like almost impossible. Like I think the fastest time I got without like any of this like getting purposely knocked down bullshit was like 2 minutes 30 or something. So we want to get up on an 8 count. Yeah, 8 count. And then we're gonna duck under the uppercut and then get hit by the first punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 right dodges and then a right gut punch. And that buffer works, and it also lowers our health even more, so we get knocked down even faster now for phase 2. We get knocked down even faster. This count, 9 count. Has to be 9 count. That was close. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. Didn't buffer the dodge. Such an easy fight to screw up. Literally, it is. It's such an easy fight to screw up. Do you like it's such an easy fight. It's literally like fighting Great Tiger. But you're under like the most pressure you've ever been if you care about this game like I do. Salt's like seen me screw up in this guy like 5 times on world record pace. Like in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to duck, but I prefer to duck. I just got into the habit of ducking because I was quick dodging into the uppercut so many times. Nine count. We have to get up on a 9 count. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's getting up on a 1 count. Dodge, dodge, block. Oh, we saw that fast jab. That means 2 punches later is doing that hook. Actually, there is one more. Another optimization you can do. So that's a 53. That's probably the second fastest time you're going to get. The other optimization is this. We're going to get knocked down. This is probably the harder one to do. One, 2, 3, 4. Gut punch. I should just fight this guy straight up in actual runs. Alright, getting it from 9 count. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've screwed this fight up almost in every single way. I've messed up buffers, I forgot what phase I'm in, I've got hit by an uppercut. Anyway, so the final bit of optimization you can do is just this. If you'll react fast enough, you can gut punch and star like that. Gut punch and star. If you can react fast enough, that is by no means a free punch, but if you can react fast enough. Oh, I was too late. Too late and you get a star. Getting a star is bad. Oh, he's not doing it? And we got hit. So you have to like read, like just as soon as you see it come out. That's bad. I guess we saved the run by doing that. I saw I messed up and I reacted and rectified the problem. How much time does that save? It saves about 5 seconds. Wait, going for the gut punch, like on that fast jab, that saves about 5 seconds. So like if I just do this, so we can just do this normally. So we'll just block. And we get a 54. Or, if we want to go for it, we go 50. Alright, so it's about 4 or 5 seconds. That's alright. I pretty much have to go for it. I have a 40. My final time in my PB is a 48. My PB run. Usually you get a 48, 49, or 50, depending on how big the delays he gives you are. There are slight delays for the switchback equivalent punches he can give you. Alright. The final Q&A. Actually, not the final one, because I have to do all the advanced strats. Q&A for F.A.S. or other stuff. So I'm just going to run through F.A.S. a bunch of times. You're going to want to press select. Select saves like 8 seconds. You want to press select. No, it doesn't save 8 seconds. I don't know how much it saves. Probably like 3 seconds. There's no harm in not pressing select. Like, you might as well get knocked down faster. This guy's refills are kind of like Piston Honda 2s. He gets up 64 or 56, and then his final one is a full health refill and a 9 count. if you're at full health. So 48. We got a 48. You did it, Mac. I trained you well. Now I shall return to my former body. I came up with the idea of making that buffer strat because I don't know if anyone did. I know Sinister and Zala, they probably watched Adelicart's TAS, and Adelicart was doing like the block and getting all the frame perfect hits in. Like all the like these hits in. He was going like this. And he was like obviously reacting perfectly and stuff like that. He was doing that stuff, and I think Sinister and Zalad, like, they looked at that. I went and watched Master Fred's TAS of this game, and he was doing, like, I don't know, he was, like, Master Fred made a TAS of this game. It wasn't like a speedrun TAS, I think it was more of like a show-off thing. Like, he was just like, doing this, like, just, like, you know, showing all this stuff. And then he'd, like, get knocked down, and be like, oh, I'm knocked down. And he'd just get up, it'd be like casual get up, like whatever, and then he'd just go, 1. Oh no, he wouldn't do that. What am I doing? It'd be a TAS, it'd be like, yeah, he'd just get a few punches in, and then he'd get knocked down, and then he'd go. Then whatever, he'd just go like this, and then he'd just wait a bit, and then just go for it like a star punch. I'm just like, alright. And then it'd knock him down. I'm like, alright, that's clearly his blinking pattern, but it just showing like that's it's not frame perfect, but the 2-frame window to get that punch in. I'm like, alright, maybe there's a buffer for that. And then I was just trying a bunch of dodges and stuff, and then I found that buffer, and my like head exploded when I found that. Such badness. think my strat was doing this. I was just doing one punch and then going for a star. It's bad. I do that a lot. I end up doing gut punches by accident. Damn it. Anyway. The most frame perfect punches I hit like in a row like that was like 9 or something, and then I was like, shit, I know what the task does, because when you hit maximum stars, you can do, this guy will stop dodging, and when you hit 7 stars, he stops dodging. And I tried to do what the task did, and I messed up. A Delicate's task, rather. So, I hope this tutorial was like decent. I feel like this explanation, like for this part, like from the first circuit to like now, my tutorials have got progressively worse in explaining what the fuck is happening. They just gotten completely worse. What is my first name? Oh, you can ask Salt. Salt can put my first name out there. Salt knows my first name. Ask Salt. Actually, don't put it in the chat, Salt. Don't put it in the chat. 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 Just whisper it to Dave. And if Salt's not there, I'll whisper it to you later, Dave. Or you can tell. Yeah, but I don't want to say it on stream, Dave. Like, it starts with an M. All right, Dave. It starts with an M. Salt knows my full name. Salt is so sneaky. Does Pat know my first name? It was, what did I say? It was Greg. It was Greg. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Greg. I don't care what your first name is. So, does Pat know? I don't. It's either Greg or it's like, yeah, I have no idea. I just have no idea. Wait, it's Matt. I bet it's Matt. And your last name is also Turk. Greg. Maybe my name is Salt. I don't think your name is Salt. That'd be pretty weird if your first name was Salt. You know Salt's first name. Ooh. You guys have everyone added on Skype, and I got no one added on Skype. So you can probably tell from Skype what each other's first names are. I have Skype, but you know what I did? I took my first name off Skype, and I even took my last name off Skype. So I don't think you can find out my name from Skype. Is it actually Greg? What are the, like, if I had to, like, is the first letter G or the second letter R or the third letter E or the fourth letter G? That'd be pretty funny. Well, it wouldn't even be funny, it'd be just like a complete coincidence. You know what, I can do a full run of this game. Let's do a full run. Let's just beat the PB right now, and then I won't even finish my advanced strats tutorial. Because there will be no reason to. Well, there will be a reason to. I'll still do it. 0 out of 4. Alright. I don't even know what other names that rules out. I guess it rules out all the names that start with G, so it's not them. I guess it rules out Trevor, because the second letter is not R. Or Brad, or Brett, or Brandon, or Braden, or... Alright, third letter was E. So it still can't be Trevor, because that's... I don't even know what names have the third letter E. Steve. It's not Steve. My name is Dave. You serious? Joking. Joking. I would have... if you... No one... Oh, I got hit. That's a reset. I even think I know your last name, Dave, because on your YouTube channel, it says your name. And I think it's your YouTube channel because you have a lot of Punch-Out stuff on it. What does the 49-48 mean, by the way? Like, I don't think I've ever asked what the 49-48 is. Oh no! Shut the fuck up, Stoll. YouTube. Tube. Mate, if I said YouTube here, I'd get like punched in the face. I'd literally get like a black eye. Like if someone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Just knock me in the, punch me in the fucking face. It's like, I literally get like imprisoned for like talking all proper and stuff. Oh, none of this tutorial was helping with my D-Rust. Just messed up that dodge. Luckily, it's so quick to get to this. This guy's so easy. So quick. Last 4 digits of his social. Last 4 digits. I don't even have a social. There's no such thing as that in Australia. And if there is, I don't know it. I don't even know what social security numbers are for. Dave is my first name. P stands for Pierce, my last name. The 48 is the last 4 social security. I don't know why. Isn't like giving away any part of your social security number bad? Like, why would you do that? Or do you just do it, put it there because you might forget it? Like one day you're like, damn, I forgot it. Then you're like, ah. But then you log into Twitch and you're just like, oh, now I remember it. It was 49-48. What are social security numbers for? I never like. Oh, that's 3 times I've lost to Lisa Hick. We're just gonna get a run past her, and then it's gonna be world record for sure. You know, it can't even be world record. I've got this stupid Lewis script up. Let's get rid of that. See, I said stupid instead of stupid, and I hate myself for it. And I said stupid like this. No, I didn't say it like that. I said it like this. Stupid. People are so weird about stuff. You send out checks with your routing number and account number on it with your name and addy on it. What's another word for soup? Soup? I don't know. What sort of question is that? What's another word for soup? In particular, a dish of meat and vegetables cooked slowly in a liquid. Like a broth, maybe? Is that kind of like what it is? I don't like saying broth. I sound like too proper. Alright. Porridge. Porridge does not have meat and vegetables in it. It's like fucking wheat, isn't it? It's like wheat. This wheat stuff. A soup with a bunch of meat in it. Wait, is that what it's called? World record time! It paid off. All that suffering on Lisa Hick and we got up to Jekyll Knight on number 1. I came up with an IL strat for this guy now. Kinda like another word for being anxious. I don't know. Edgy? I don't think edgy is right. That dodge was so close to me getting hit, but we didn't get hit. Say stew. 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 Got the low refill. Oh no. Now say stupid. Yeah, well, I don't like saying it like that. I have to like force my mouth to like make stu. It's so much easier just to stu. Because I have to do like, you have to do that like tap with your tongue. It's just like stu. I just say stupid. I don't even know how I don't even know how I pronounce it anymore. Stupid. You guys are fucking broken me. I can't even like pronounce it how I normally pronounce it. You're like converting me to this like proper way of talk. I don't like it. Should I go for advanced strats? Yeah, I'm going for advanced strats in this guy. I haven't shown these strats yet, but I'm going for them. We need enough stars to go for them. And I don't fully remember them, but hopefully I get enough stars to even go for them. That's not good. That's not good at all. 2 stars, we want like 6 now. We usually want 6 stars. Alright, that did not go as planned. But we have 2 stars so we can do the strat I did teach everyone so far. Alright, 106. I think that's what my record got. I got really bad luck, or I messed something up and I got like a bad fight on this guy. Stupid. Stupid. Yeah, there we go. Stupid. Just stupid. 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 It's less movement of the mouth when I say it like that. And it's easier to say stupid. You guys are stupid for even trying to convert me. This is bad. Yeah, this is bad. When I got to like a point where I was at 1 heart, so I needed him to really open a lot, but if I got blocked once, then it was like all over. He was going to regain health. $158. It's not bad, but it's not good enough. In fact, I should probably use select before this fight to lose more health. I don't know if it brings you down to half or it only takes 1 health off. I should test that. Because using select before the fight is probably beneficial if it brings you down to half. Do you guys know if you use select on Hippo if it brings you down to half or if it only takes 1 health off?
Nothing here.
It's 1 HP, alright, then it's not worth it. Or it doesn't really matter if you do. Doesn't really matter if you do it then. 1 HP, yeah, 1 HP. I'd researched it, man, and it says most Australians actually pronounce it H. Most like for some reason. Well, it wasn't most Australians, it's like Irish Catholic or something. They all pronounce it H. And then I must have had some Irish Catholic friends, and then I picked it up off them. So you can blame them for that one, not me. Alright, Rick Bruiser. tough fight. He's gonna definitely give me the worst patterns. Like, just know it. No lucky star so far, but we get another chance at one here. Got it. Good phase. We're gonna go risky strats because I want world record right now. We're going risky strats. Risky strats. Got the low refill. Oh, look at that. A 53, I think that's a PB. I think you can only do that off the low refill. Yeah, you can probably only do that off the low refill. This is not world record pace, but actually, yeah, nah, it's not world record pace. So if you want to risk it there, where are the splits? We're like, I think between 5 and 10 seconds down right now. We're between 5 and 10 seconds down. Because I lost like 18. Actually, what was that? That was a 53. We lost 18. Yeah, we're like about 18 to Doc, and then we gained like 10 on Rick Bruiser. So we're probably, yeah, we're probably down 8. Like, we're 8 seconds behind. And there's no time to save in this fight. There's no time. I wish if you started this fight with less hearts, like 15 hearts, it'd be so easy. This is bad. We're losing 6 seconds minimum here. 6 seconds minimum. I risk it. I'm gonna try and get that get like a 1 second back by going for that this risky strat. Missed it. And we lost 10 seconds overall because I missed it. 9 or 10 seconds we lost there. It's alright. I don't even remember the like advanced strat for this guy, but basically involves misdirected gutters, and I can't remember when to do them. But actually, yeah, I'll kind of go for them. I'll go for one if the strat goes badly. Didn't get it. Didn't get the misdirected gutter. And going for them kind of lines up your star. If you miss it, it kind of lines up your star punches, so you have like more of a chance to save a star punch. Alright, got the good pattern, but a long delay. It was a bad fight. We're gonna lose. I don't even know, like 15 seconds here. I don't even know if I'd actually go for the advanced strats in this fight or run. We lost 13 seconds. Another 13 seconds gone. I think I had a good fight in my PB. I had a 124. That's bad. Try and make this star back up. Alright, we got that star back, but we lost 4 seconds. Five seconds we lost. About 5 seconds. 4 or 5 seconds. Something like that. Alright. I'm not going to go for the advanced strat in this guy because I'll probably get hit. The advanced strat is only for phase 1 anyway. It's not the whole like fight. Gives you slightly faster phase 1 and an extra chance for a random star. Alright, let's see what count he's getting up on. Eight count. Alright, so it's either big or little refill. I want the little one. It's the little one. I want the little one just for the practice. Because I just came up with it today. And we'd gain like 5 seconds from that little refill. Yeah, we'd gain like 5 seconds. 5 or 6 seconds. I got the late hit, but it wasn't. The second one didn't give me a lucky star. So we got one lucky star. We're gonna get a 53 or a 54 phase 2 if I don't mess up. Alright, we should get a 110-ish time if we get the good refill here. About a 110. And we did get the good refill because it's a 5 count. Garbage luck. Garbage luck. We didn't uppercut. So we'd lose 5 seconds there. I think my PB had a 116. SW7. I think in my PB it was a 54 or something. It was not a good fight in my PB. It was like between like 6 and 10 seconds to gain in this fight, if everything goes right. Alright. We didn't get a lucky star, but we got a good pattern, like a decent pattern. Alright, we got that star, that's good. You want 2 stars for phase 3, because you just want 2 stars for phase 3. Damn it. $51. He gave me the long delay, but I messed up the Dizzy Destroyer. Could have got like a 45 or something. Final fight. F.A.S. Press select. Master Phred is knocking. We can start the fight. Do 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 do. Get up on an 8 count. Got up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, gut punch. Get knocked down again. Get up on a 9 count. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gut punch. Now we pray he gives us a good pattern. Gives us the fast pattern. Come on. It's not fast. But we salvaged 55 seconds. I don't think that was a bad run. That was probably like 14 something, 14:20, 14:30. It probably wasn't even that bad. I don't know. I don't even know. I got a really good Rick Bruiser 1 fight. I reckon if I have enough stars to even go for that in a run, I'd go for it. Like it's just Rick Bruiser. Like that getting that star into that rolling jab, that's a 75% chance. And if he dodges, if he doesn't take it, I'd probably go even with my PB anyway because he gave me crap luck. I think he gave me 2 bad patterns in my PB, but I think I got 1 lucky start and he gave me 2 bad patterns. Thanks, Salt. Thanks for the GGs. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the tutorial here. End this part of the tutorial. The guys I'm gonna go redo, not redo, but like go through, make an advanced tutorial for Disco Kid, Disco Kid. I don't even know if I should bother with SW7 Destroyer one. Like it's just, it doesn't save time. It kind of makes it more consistent slightly, but if you mess up, then you're liable to mess up that. I don't even know if I should bother. I don't even know if I'd go for it in runs. Like, it doesn't save, it doesn't even, like, you can save time with it, but it's only like half a second. I'm trying to think if I should even go for it, like, even make it. It can save half a second, and it can also, like, the best case scenario, you'd save like half a second, and then it can also save you from getting a really bad phase 1. Like, it's like a 1 in whatever chance to get a misdirected gutter on him is. It's like 1 in like 4 or something. I don't know, it feels like it's 1 in 4. And then the advanced phase 1 for Ken Barryhill 1, which is about, it's probably about 3 or 4 seconds faster. I think that's it. There's no more advanced strats I even go for. None yet. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. See you all next time.